Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing more Star Seraph. So, Star Seraph won the KC Cup. They did it with Excel and the Dark Lord's draw power with some Valhalla Fairy special summoning. I don't really see how it did it, honestly. I had no problem with that deck. I probably dueled that deck 4 times and probably beat it all 4 times. I even got a replay of beating it in the KC Cup results video I made, so I really don't understand how it won, honestly, but I didn't want to just remake it. I'm probably going to just remake it and then cog with it to really try it out for a little more duels than just a single video. But I did think it was time I revisited Star Seraph because I didn't have 3 Scepter. Now I have 3 Scepter. I've always had 3 Sovereignty, but we still have 3 Sovereignty. And now we're really just revolving around Chaos Levianeer because they are light. All we gotta do is mix in some dark. The dark we've chosen is Evil Sworn Mandragora. If your opponent controls more monsters, then you can special summon it. So it's not control no monsters, it's just as long as they control more monsters than you. We're still using Thrasher, although he's light. We're using Sphere Boy as another easy way to get a dark. Now, again, most all the XCs we use are dark, so it's pretty easy to get even a single dark in there for our Levianeer, but we're still using more dark. And then, last but not least, we have a Star Seraph Scout, who is in there to fill up my monster cards, as you guys can see here at the top. So my monster cards with this deck really lets us plug in things like 3 Levianeer, 3 Forbidden Lance, we have another way to Levianeer, and then a Treacherous, of course. Everything else is small monsters, and you want a lot of small monsters in your hand, so more than half the deck is small monsters, and we're still using my monster cards to really get all those monsters in our hands. As for the extra deck, we're using 91, Thunderspark Dragon, very cool card. Ouroboros, what he'll do is detach all 3, destroy all cards, all face-up monsters on the field, very strong wipe, 2400. Ouroboros, you know what he does, you can discard from the hand, banish from the graveyard, or return from the field, very strong. We got Roach in there, we got Malevolent Sin, and we got Utopia, and Cowboy, all as our level 4s. Now we have a few ways to our level 4s, pretty much the only thing we can't do is use Sovereignty for a level 4, but they're still worth having those 2 of level 4s. And then we have Shark Drake, who is an OTK waiting to happen when your opponent has a face-up attack position monster. Very, very cool card in and of itself. It's a level 3 of the 4s, or a 3 level 4 monsters. So, still pretty cool deck. Obviously, clearly not as consistent as the Dark Lord's version. I really want a way to work Plasmas into this kind of deck too. But till then, we're just running it like this, and it was still pretty cool and pretty fun. Look for more Star Seraph in the future. I'll definitely tackle that KC Cup deck one way or another. And thanks for watching, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. Going second, trying to avoid a rank down in a different language this time. Showing it my monster cards. So we have Mandragora and Scepter, but we are going second, even starting with a Levianeer. And a Treacherous, so we're going to normal summon the Scepter. Search our Scout. Set 2. It's a Treacherous and a Forbidden Lance. He shows us a Boxer Veil. Passes his turn once again. We're going to normal summon our Scout. This is why we search the Scout, so we could special summon that Scepter and search that Sovereignty. Could have worked with the Sovereignty too. Now we go into Ouroboros. We're going to we destroy that with Scepter, then we discard from the hand. We got a Lunalight Fusion, so we know he's Lunalights. We used our Melody to throw away a Chaos Dragon for 2 Chaos Dragons, then we hit him for 2750. That was going to be well over Destiny Draw, but let's see what he can Destiny Draw past our Forbidden Lance and everything. He does nothing with a Destiny Draw. Swing at him with an Ouroboros, he uses 1 Sphere Boy, hits us with a 2nd Sphere Boy, so he really can't have too many cards in his hand. Must have been really crippling to hit that Fusion. Here he absolutely top decks a Fusion. Goes right into a Saber Dancer, meaning trouble for us, so we're going to have to get another full level 3 XCs off because we cannot Treacherous this. He's going to also special summon that Crimson Fox. That does us a little favor. Destroys our Ouroboros. we're gonna normal summon Scepter. Scepter's gonna Sovereignty will special summon itself from the hand. We got 2 more Sovereignties from the +1 and the Search. Now we go into Thunder Spark Dragon. Fantastic card. Just what we needed to destroy that Saber Dancer. So we do exactly that. But sending that Crimson Fox lowers us to 0. But we have 2 Levianeers. Plenty of monsters in the graveyard. Even if he had 4k, we brought out 6k worth of damage after a full field wipe. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Odeon. Going first. See what this boy's got for us. We're showing him my monster cards. Starting with 2 Scepters and a Mandragora. So we're just gonna normal summon a Scepter, search a Sovereignty, and leave it at that. Passing to our opponent, he's gonna do what Odeon does, set 3 back row, and leave it at that. So now we have our Melody. We normal summon another Scepter. He's going to Floodgate us. That will stop Sovereignty. Or actually, it doesn't stop Sovereignty. I stop Sovereignty. Because we don't want to flood our field with Sovereignty. It can only be used with the 3xCs, and we have a Floodgated monster. So we don't use them. We use them for a Melody. He's going to chain an Anguish pattern. No big deal. We're getting 2 Chaos Dragon Levianeers. We have a Scout Mandragora ready to hop alongside that Scepter to do some XCs. That's why we have level 4 XCs in this deck. Still going to be able to make them. They're still going to pop off. Here he's going to chain and a pulpit. I think we get a cutscene, yep. So we get a cutscene for this monster. It is one of those trap monsters that will trigger Anguish pattern. So he's going to get an instance of destruction. Cool little super old cutscene. Now he's going to chain a Paleozoic. Not really sure why, but he did it. Destroys our Scepter, no big deal. Sets another monster. We get a 3rd Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We're going to normal summon our Scout. That's going to be a Malevolent Sin, also a Dark Monster. Banish that face down. Summon our 1st Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We're going to destroy the back row in that monster. He can't target Anguish pattern when another trap monster is on the field, but he hits us with a Needle Ceiling. That's going to destroy everything. I choose to destroy my own face down with my Chaos Dragon Levianeer effect. Then I bring out a 2nd Chaos Dragon, swing at him, but he has a Kite Roid. What a duel. So now he's in pure top deck mode. Malevolent Sin gives him his monster back. He sets that top deck. We get a Forbidden Lance, not really going to help us. He's got a Pilgrim of the Ice Barrier, can't be destroyed by anything with 1900 or more attack. But we have plenty of monsters in our deck who don't have 1900 or more attack. Here he's using Skull Invitation. Spoiler alert, that will be the end of this duel. Here we have our Mandragora. We swing over that Pilgrim. Now we can swing with the big boy. He's got a Kite Roid the big boy, no big deal. Now he sets another card. We top deck Sovereignty, nothing we can really do with him. We hit him with the big 3k Levianeer. He brings out the Anguish pattern after taking that damage. Now he's going to bring out Quantum Cat to destroy my Levianeer. So no real idea why he chose to take that damage. But we're out of attacks now. He sends that to the graveyard. Keep in mind we still do have a 3rd Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We're going to swing his Paleozoic. It's banished, so he doesn't take Skull Invitation damage. Super long duel. Get another Sovereignty. We set it. We're going to Treacherous. We destroyed the Quantum Cat. That's going to be 300 damage to him. There's only 400 left. We're only 1500 left. Here comes Levianeer. He's only 400 left, guys. That means all we have to do is send 2 cards to his graveyard. He's going to try to bring out his embodiment of Apophis. But too little too late, as we can still target her, target that back row, another Paleozoic, and that is lethal damage for our boy. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going first. We're gonna avoid a rank down. And I was playing at work, so I was disconnecting a lot, and I was making total misclicks, like summoning Sovereignties when I should have been summoning Scepters. Super annoying. But here we already have our Scepter first turn play. Really don't want to go first with this deck, but it keeps making us go first. We want to go second to really get those instances of Scepter destruction. But we're not gonna. We're just gonna bring out 2 Sovereignty, do our thing with a first turn Ouroboros, and we're gonna -1 from our opponent's hands. Pretty good first turn. Set 2 Forbidden Lance. He's showing us red eyes. He's gonna go with a Wyvern. Guardians on it. Now I Forbidden Lance early because I didn't want him to swing. Didn't really matter. He could have swung and took some damage. But we're gonna return him to his hand anyway. Now that Black Metal Dragon is gonna let him search a Red Eyes Fusion, but that's not really gonna do much for him while it is my turn. And we swing for a nice casual lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Merrick going first. Let's see what our boys got first. He's using a Kite Sleeve and Map there. We're showing my monster cards. He's showing balance. We're both controlling our hands. Now here, we're going to start with Star Seraph Scepter. We already have the 2-card combo of a Sovereignty. That's going to be 3-card combo here in a moment. We special summon the Scepter after we draw it. I didn't even know you could do that. Probably didn't want to do that. We could have just special summoned the Sovereignty. Scepter's better to keep because he can be used in just the 2 of level 4 Xyz, which is way better than Sovereignty, who is locked into the 3. So anyway, we're fighting a Dark Magician though. We discarded Karma Cut from his hand with our Ouroboros. Here he's going to Dark Magical Circle and try to Dark Magical Curtain our poor little Ouroboros, but we have the Forbidden Lance waiting for him. So we're 1950, now he's trying to swing, and we have another Forbidden Lance waiting for him. So he kamikazes into our big ol' Ouroboros, and then scoops for us. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing Sartorius. You've seen this deck before. Get it while it's hot because it will be ban-listed. I don't think Star Seraphs have anything to worry about with the ban list. If anything, they're just prolonging Dark Lord's stay on the ban list. Here he's going to Cup of Ace once, Cup of Ace twice. That's 2 of his coin flips, which means his Misjudge is not for sure. We're gonna special summon Mandragora, normal summon Scout. Scout tries to special summon Scepter, but Misjudge does in fact stop it without a guaranteed 2 heads. We got a Malevolent Sin, 1 of the heads were guaranteed. Malevolent Sin is gonna banish her, swing, fail his swing with Temperance. I guess the swing doesn't fail, but it doesn't do any damage. But he gains some damage, it's 2700 now. Misjudge comes back, he's gonna normal summon his Twin Barrel Dragon, tried to hit me, failed to hit me, so he says fine, I'll do an Xyz of a Malevolent Sin myself. He's going to banish my Malevolent Sin, swing at me, we hit him with the Sphere Boy, that means he doesn't gain attack. My Malevolent Sin comes back after we top deck a Pioneer, normal summon that Scepter to search a Sovereignty. We already used our Scout, banish 3, destroy 2, we go for the 2 back row. Of course, it was 2 Super Team Buddy Force Unites, and he actually runs 3 Super Team Buddy Force Unite. That's probably a little too many. Why he's stuck with those, clogging up his back row. We're going to destroy his Xyz monster with our Scepter, hit him with the Malevolent Sin. He's gaining attack still, and the Pioneer can't attack because he used his effect. Here, he's got his Quarantine. Now I was scared I was going to see a Desperado with that Super Team, but it was just another Twin Barrel. Just another miss, and the duel keeps on turning with an Xyz. He goes with a Maze Stroke. Pretty weird, trying to flip down my Malevolent Sin, but getting hit with a Sphere Boy and scooping the duel. So Star Seraphs, guys, I don't know what I'm missing. I don't see why they're considered so good. It's big card combos. They take a few. The pool's not super deep. I mean, the Dark Lords do make a difference with Valhalla. Just getting the Eggshell in the field and negating a monster effect is pretty huge support around just a 3 Xyz kind of madness. I don't know, we'll have to see. I'll run into Cog. We'll see what's good. So until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.